Welcome to Outtakes at Light Television Networks on YouTube. They don't know why I'm very so. Many to introduce myself. I'm just letting the camera stay out in the wild and road. And I decide whether or not I want to post it. Because, to be honest, this is what I wanted to do from before. So, I don't know, but hey, I'm alone out, just a little bit down from where my grandfather lived originally. Oh, that was so in front of me. Where my grandfather lived. And our family kind of, has this property right along on both sides of the river for about maybe a mile or so. So, it's like that. So, I always find myself at a part in the family plot and just, vibe. I invite my friends, but to be honest, this part I don't really invite no one to. And this is my girlfriend, because, around here is like great grandfather worked for many, many years. Great grandfather. How was I say grandfather? Great grandfather. This is where great grandfather worked for like, most of his life. And, his grandson, my grandfather, his son, worked it for a little while, but it has not been worked for like generations, right? No one farms it. But every so often, you have one of the great grandkids or whatever, so you want to do a little thing. So, I don't take this place for granted. I know their presence are here. So, I just come here to meditate and with a vibe. So, let's see where this camera will catch some of the vibe or miss it. And I decide what to do. All right. Just wonder where you've been, oh Lord. Just wonder where you've been, oh Lord. Where you've been, just the same. I don't know where you've been, love just the same, where you've been. Oh, I'd like to know, love, where are you? Are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me? Lord, where have you been? Tell me where have you been? Love, are you with me? Within this all, completely all, nature's all, I feel it all. Love, are you with me? Where have you been? Oh, where have you been? Nature and freestyling, calling, needing, wanting you. Are you within? Are you without? Are you all about? Love, where are you? I've been searching, where have you been? Where have you been? Love, where have you been? I have been searching. Oh, I have been searching. Where have you been? Where have you been? Love, are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me? Once upon a time, there were many a mind, but one mind think to itself, is there more to this than I can see? To that I, they call the word conceive. So him conceive of the I, self, to be more than limitation. So as you consider yourself to be more than limitation, I want to show you something. Many times, as you begin to move forward, the enemy begins to act smart and deliberate. Because every time I want to share an organic word with you, I am forced to pick up the tripod. But the lighting was perfect before. And as I want to share something, it got so cloudy. The enemy works in so much ways. I still don't know if I will post this. But let's see how interesting it is after for my review. Because I just want to come out a road. But since I'm alone on this shot, you know that goes. Yeah. When the self conceives of itself being more than just its limited self, it scares a lot of things. They put a lot of investment into keeping you the way you are. So you should know that. And when I cry for love, I'm crying for the love of myself. And you think it's selfish? No. If that is selfish, that's the one love you should have to save yourself in this world. Because those who tried to save others in that context ended up getting a fistful of wind. Because the true man knows who can save his brother or his sister's soul. Oh my God, my brother. It's just self-control. So you have to learn that. You still have to learn it for yourself. You have to equip yourself with the means by which it is going to be able to liberate itself. If it cannot have that necessary function, training, equipment, resource, it cannot awake or cannot fight off the mind game. So when that self amongst the self can conceive itself to be more than the limitation, it threatens all the other selves who thought themselves to be limited. That's all that's going on. That's all that's going on. And this isn't some negative philosophy coming to you from Jerome. I'm telling you the truth. These people who are manifestations of those thought processes, they're afraid of us. They're afraid of themselves. And anyone that begins to awake to themselves scares them. But they want to stay asleep. And stay in the world of the sleeping foes. But when you're the self, when you're the eye that conceives of the eye being more than what the eye can see, then you come to the realization there's more to see, there's more to know about the self. Anyway, continue with me on the journey. As me I go on with a vibe with myself, which is really nature. I don't get the selfish thought again, Because I said myself, if you've been on my channel long enough, you know what I say when I say myself, what I truly mean. Don't get egotistic and far away. And spend some time with myself, literally, with myself, And when anyone else joins me, it's still with myself, The I and the I, the we, the us. Still I. Yeah. Journeying back forward, up to the mountain home. Yeah. Oh yeah. It gets a little tricky. The deep one. I don't want to go all the way into that deep one right there, huh? See that? I'm gonna hightail it around the corner portion, you see? And do this real country style. Go to the edge of the banks. We'll go up, see? But we don't want to play no hero. Get all our stuff wet, you see? Or even when you're out in the bush, you still gotta be conscious, see? Can't be like so wild. You remember you got some stuff that comes from, out of civilization, so they can't take all that stuff. They can't take the water, they can't take the wet. But protect your equipment when you go into the mountains, you know what I mean? And don't be taking no crazy ass selfies. And let me tell you something, people. You see me on the mountain, right? You see me doing these videos, right? See me going to these spectacular places, right? They ain't dangerous. I live here, I've grown here. And I still know what I'm doing. I take it seriously. Don't you be risking your life and your life's on a breathtaking shot, on a great picture. You remember I tell you that. You understand me? You need to protect yourself and be careful. I'm serious, right? So when you go up in those mountains, you feel like you need to go and connect with nature. You know what you're doing. You take care of yourself and you be aware, right? We want you to make it back to your home. Because you might not know, but we care about you like that, right? Let me tell you something. If you don't live out in nature, then you don't know how it operates. So I like the people who are reintroducing themselves to a natural life. Let me tell you that. But let me tell you something. You're thrill seeking, you're going into nature, especially from some society where you know you got wild animals. Be very careful, people. Don't take this nature thing